Right, hello there, everyone. Welcome back to James Redmond TV. I apologise. I set the stream for in 22 hours, and it's actually not. And I'm also a minute early, so let me just share the stream real quick. Big up to everyone who's tuned in, by the way. I didn't mean to set the stream for tomorrow. You's probably, if you're still in the chat right now, you just got the shock of your lives, me popping on your screens, didn't you? Right, we've got loads to delve into with Lavia and Henderson and whatnot. Let me just address something first, but let me just share the stream. Right, bam. Oh no, that an advert. There it is. Big up everyone. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're a bit late, you James. I apologise. I just got off a ranch stream. For those who tuned into ranch stream, I'd recommend you watch it. It was really good. It was really productive. For those who did watch it, don't worry, like me and him are sweet. We had a little thing at the end. I just got confused. It was just a misunderstanding. Because we were talking about football basically, and then it started off as we were talking about Arsenal, and I was saying about how Arsenal could have a better season, and then he started saying like I was getting emotional and I was raising my voice, which I decided to watch it back, and I saw it, and I don't know, I don't think it did, but it was just like a misunderstanding in the moment. And then he said something about if we were in the same room, so I just was like, if we were in the same room, so I misunderstood. I thought it went too far, so I didn't want to say it on stream, so I just asked them off stream like what was that about, and then we explained it, and as men do, we came to a conclusion in the end. It was just a talk, you know what I mean? But nah, he's my big brother, he's boss, and go and subscribe to his channel because he is a belter. He has different points of views and he's thought-provoking, and I'd recommend everyone to go sub to his channel. Just sometimes happens, you know what I mean, where you'll get a little mix up on stream and whatnot. You love bringing the conflict. I mean, yeah, it was just a misunderstanding. Like, he must have thought I was being... You can go and watch it yourself and see it, you know what I mean? But we talked after it because I didn't want to raise it on stream. I didn't want it to be a big... Because I thought that's what it was. I thought we were thinking, in a face, but my little scouser came out of me for a second, like, what if we were in the same room together? But he's my big brother. We just had a misunderstanding. He's a boss guy, and defo go subscribe. I'll share the stream after this. It's in like the final half an hour, the debate, and you will probably enjoy it. You will probably enjoy it. Shout out to Ben Jones. I think this will be done in the next few days, but it's clear Hendo and Fabinho have been told that they will have less minutes and they're getting older, so it makes sense that to get the bag and be set. Loads to dissect there from Ben, but I agree with every point. I do really think that Lavia will come. I do think that one, if we get anyone, he'll be the person that we get. In terms of Hendo and Fabinho, go get the bag. Go get the bag. Nah, shout out to Ranstow chat. Me and him, it's always golden content. You need to go and tune into the channel for sure. And we sorted it out at the end of the stream. We're all good. Hendo and Fabinho gone. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday compared to today is crazy, mate. It's wild. When I woke up and saw the shout out to Paniscaus, my G. When I saw the Fabinho news, I was thinking, what is actually going on? How have we gone from Jordan Henderson potentially going for 5 million to Saudi to now 20 million? Or did Fabrizio quote 10 million? I think that was it, wasn't it? So 10 million for him and then 40 for Fabinho. I mean, here's where we stand in both deals. So Henderson, he is in the negotiation process. Well, actually, no, sorry. He's accepted the offer from Saudi. Now we're just waiting on the clubs to agree a fee. And then Fabinho, we're waiting for Al Ittihad to bid for him. But they're looking to bid around 40 million. Yeah, you were in the FIFA trailer. That is right. I was in the FIFA trailer. Did you see it, chat? It was actually decent, It was all right. I've got a little snippet on it on my Instagram if you want to go and see it. James Redmonds _96 made a little appearance at the end there, celebrating like that. Such a cool thing. Yes, now, James, hope you had an incredible day. God bless you, Caleb. Hope you had a blessed day as well, sir. And thank you so much for tuning in again. Hey, Manny. Bro, we already ready to pay now, Colwell. Come on. Wait there, what? We are ready. Nah, I don't think we're getting Colwell. The problem, I don't think, is the money. I think the main problem with Colwell is Chelsea won't sell. So unless him and Pochettino have discussions and Pochettino says you're not a part of my plans, which I don't really foresee, then yeah, I think that's when we can go into the Colwell situation. But for now, I think we've got to put our eggs in the Lavia basket. Just because it's realistic, he's a good player. I don't know. I know a lot of people have questions over his age, but if anyone actually wants to talk to me about that, I'm more than happy to get you in the stream and we can really delve into that, because I don't think his age is a big issue. In fact, I look at it like a pretty decent thing. You know what I mean? I think he can just get better. James, which CDM would you sign? See, I'd take Lavia, of course. Would it be amazing if we could get Kimmich or even Amrabat? You know what I mean? Even Amrabat, imagine being able to swoop in on him, because apparently he could be going United then. It'd be nice to get depth, for sure. But I don't expect us to get a big world-class CDM for some reason. Apparently, Liverpool have got in contact with a right midfielder in the last couple of hours. A right midfielder? Where's this source? And if we sell Henzo and Fabinho, if LFC throw 70 to 75 million at a right mid, won't know makes up Bellingham, mate. Ben, are you sure? Like, where's that came from? Like, where have you seen this news? Because I haven't saw nothing about a 75 million right winger coming to the club. And why is that? Is that because Salah's going to go to Saudi? Hey, James, hope you had a boss day. Shout out to you, my friend Harry. Good to have you back, mate. Shout out to Mo. James Darwin got the number 9. Oh, chat, do we save it? Do we save it for another day? Fight a battle another day? Nah, I'm messing. I don't care. If he scores goals, great. I don't think he deserves it based on what he's done. But yeah, of course, you need to maximise shirt sales and whatnot. So I understand why the club's done it. Fair play. Real Madrid. So we're supposed to be making a signing from Real Madrid, is what you're saying, not right wing. Okay, I get you. I thought it was weird that you put right midfielder. Real Madrid, my bad. Who are we supposed to be signing from Real Madrid? Is it time to go in our Twitter? Is it time to pop in our Twitter chat? Oh, chat, can we just go and sign Lionel Messi? Or whoever the next one is, because Messi's quite old. Oh, Hussam had a horrific shout last night. You know, chat, he said that we should sign Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos, of all people. He was like, why not? For a stopgap year, why don't we sign Sergio Ramos? I was like, wow. James, I saw the debate between you and Rance. I love you, bro, but that argument was embarrassing. A season with a trophy is always better. No, G, I don't think you understood. I don't understand how finishing second place in the Prem is a worse season than a team who finished 16th. And yes, got a Conference League, but how because a better season for me is who was the better team. Not necessarily, actually. That's not right. A better season is, okay, who overachieved more for their standards. But Arsenal weren't expected to finish second. They were expected to finish outside of top 4. And they went and finished second. So I don't think it was that bad of an argument. I'll be honest with you. Don't think it was that bad of an argument. Francis Platini, I heard it off, and he's been good for transfers, to be honest. And Tuchemani got asked, would you like to join LFC? And he gave us a high five. Let's go, mate. Ooh. I might need to look into this right there. So, Tuchemani. What are we saying, my brother? Are we going to be getting you soon? Huh? LFC have been in contact. Oh, yeah, you're right. I've saw the guy. Let me just get this up on the screen for you so you guys can see it as well. So you can see the sauce. And no, not the barbecue sauce, blood. You know what I mean? Blood? Right, so here we go. Man like Aurelien Tchouameni have been in contact. Wait there. Have been in contact with Real Madrid over the potential signing of the Frenchman in the last few hours. That's interesting. Are they already done with him, chat? I thought he was a part of the future midfield rebuild. These players that we're linked with. Okay. So is this guy reliable, chat? I'm going to assume so. That's what you're saying. Is this Thuram? Are we linked with Thuram as well, James Pearce? If Fabinho and Henderson go, there's no chance Liverpool can just sign one midfielder. It's got to be 2 players, at least. Is he just giving an opinion there, though? That doesn't sound like transfer news. That sounds like an opinion. I'm not too sure. You sign up for James Redmond for opinions, not James Pearce. You want the definitive transfer news. I'm messing. James you schooled Rance in that debate. Oh, do you know what? It was just at the end I got a bit thrown off, because when he mentioned, like, if we were in the same room, I was like, how serious is this guy? You know what I mean? I was thinking, so if this is serious, I don't want to address this on stream because I'm a man, so I'm not here to just have beef for the sake of it. Plus, he's my brother, so I was thinking, what? Hang on a minute. So if we were in the same, and then after the stream, I just said to him, like, lad, what happened there? And then he explains, and it was just a misunderstanding, pretty much, chat. Like, it weren't any. If you want to watch it, though, it was A-star content, I've got to say. It was Hollywood type stuff, you know what I mean? Even people in the chat were like they thought, like, one person said I was disrespectful. Some people thought he was getting rattled. It was just one of those debates. Like, the chat was split, mate, you know what I mean? It was fireworks. I just watched the stream back. You were passionate. Yeah, like, it was just one of those. Like, at the end, I thought we were talking about something else. But, nah, he's my guy. Go subscribe to his channel, guys. Make sure that you do. I'm gonna start this because I do want to talk about the Dele Alli interview, and big up to Dele Alli, man. I've been trying to sort of talk about him for time, and yeah, I think people have been harsh on him. Anyone else would feel slightly awkward if we ended up signing Tchouaméni since he rejected us for Madrid. Did he reject us for Madrid directly? Did he actually? Did we put in the offer and did we get to personal terms and he said no because I want to go to Madrid? The most entertaining football influencer. One day you'll be hitting a milli, be a milli man. Your chat is also cool. Yeah, Omar, you make it cool. You guys are the ones who make it cool. Like honestly, I appreciate every single one of you who tune into the streams. I can't be this exciting if you don't give me something to set myself off. If no one was here, I'd just be there like, so yeah, on today's it'd be like a Redmond Roundup, and these are better than Redmond Roundup. WRL chat, live streams or Redmond Roundups, they're both cool, but come on. Hey, this sauce is a waste. He said Turan was done. A lot of people did, to be fair. But if he has a decent, you know what I mean, like Adesanya precision rate, and he lands a couple, you never know, do you? You never know. Loan without a buy option. We loaning players. If we're getting Tchouaméni, I want him to be a long-term signing. I don't know how it's entirely productive if we just get him on a loan deal. I don't think that's productive at all, actually. Let me go a bit more central into my camera, you know what I mean? Let me actually just change it around a little bit so I look sexy. Right, so Mo, I can't lie to you, James. If Fabinho goes, do you really see Lavia being our starter DM at 19? I think he's good enough. If Fabinho was good enough to start for us last season, Lavia is good enough to start right now. Lavia is better than Fabinho is currently. Like, I'm just saying, chat, it's not a case of slandering Fabinho. Right now, and over the past 18 months, Fabinho hasn't been great. Peak Fabinho, Lavia's not that. But then let's analyse the player. He's one of the most promising CDMs. He's good technically. And on top of this, he's being identified by Pep and Jurgen personally. Both of those managers have wanted to sign Lavia. There's a reason for it. Now, I understand on the surface for those who haven't watched them week in, week out. I haven't either. I like the attributes. But for people who look at stats and age, and yeah, it can be concerning. But I think he can come into a job because if he was 20, would you be making this big of a deal? If he was 21, would you be making this big of a deal about the age? He's only a year off that. And he's already good and he's already an improvement on Fabinho. So I'd be encouraged by the signing. I'm not even going to lie to you, chat. John W. Henry seeing a county having a KFC. Nice. With Rabiot. Don't tell me that he was in KFC with Rabiot. That sounds like BS, chat. WRL, is that BS or not? Have you done the Prem predictions? No. I'll do a video for that. We won't do that on stream. It's too complicated right now. A whole new midfield is coming. I used to pray for times like this. Jesus is answering our prayers, chat. He's answering our prayers. Actually is, though. I actually want a whole new midfield. Out with the old, in with the new. Give me a whole restart. Like just fresh legs all over the gaff. And here's what I'm saying. So Henderson gone. Because here's the thing with Henderson, right? He's obviously... People say he's a leader, but there's no way he gets better. And if he doesn't get better, and Fabinho's not going to get any better, then that brings somewhat of a concern. You know what I mean? And I want players who can improve, because if we're finishing fifth with those players, and it's not just their fault, it's a collective thing, but that shows collectively a lot of our players who have been here for a while are getting crap, and we need to make sure that we stay on top of the squad being good. You know what I mean? James, do you have any analytical apps to analyze footballers, replays, their effectiveness? How do you frame your opinions? So necessarily, I don't do mine on solely analytical data. I mean, you can go on websites like Transfer Market and Sophie for, and you can find out some interesting stats about people. But how I analyze my conclusions is a collective basis of attributes. Of course, if you have stats on top of this and it complements the attribute, or should I say it's a result of the attributes, then fair. But I don't know. Everyone's saying L. Chat, I don't think we're going to get Tchouaméni, you know. Chat, would you rather Tchouaméni or Lavia? I haven't watched Tchouaméni enough. I might have to do a Tchouaméni compilation in a second just to even get an idea, because I haven't watched them enough. James is an eye test, brother. It's not even just eye test. It's got to be efficient as well. That's why I was happy with Henderson. Because I understand systematically some players can just work within a system a lot better. And Henderson was so efficient for us. I wouldn't have wanted him out the team. And he's not like an eye test supreme player. Neither is Salah, in my opinion. But I don't want Salah going out the team. You know what I mean? Like, Especially now that we've couped 60 million. Like all the things I'd say about Salah before was only because I didn't think we could sell Henderson and Fabinho for 60 million combined. But now that we have, or now that we're looking like we're going to, bear in mind, chat, we still need them to actually go, you know. Have you thought about this? Like, Henderson's agreed, but we need to agree a fee. And then we still need a bid to come in with Fabinho. So, low-key, last night's celebrations might have just been for nothing. But I'm not going to lie, it was still a fun stream. Last night's stream was just goated to many degrees. I'm not even gonna lie. People are saying I've got apple juice. Wisdom, I've got no apple juice. I'm sorry. Who cares if Arsenal wasn't expected to finish second at the end of the season? They walked away with nothing. It's a different debate. You heard what I said in the thingy, and I raised to rants like, okay, so did us winning a Community Shield mean that now we've just had a better or just as good as a season as them because we both won one trophy? And he said the Community Shield doesn't matter, but the Europa Conference League does. I'm not trying to diminish anything, but shut up, me, you little shit starer. What's it called? Tuchemani turned us down. I want players who really buy into the Liverpool project. Did he? Really? Wait there, what? Kelleher's off to Wolves. Shut up. Is that why he was trending? I swear that's what I've just saw as well. Wait there. No, why does she see us fucking off? Lion. Oh, okay. So he's okay. Chat. Let me just share the screen so you are seeing what I'm seeing. I don't want you to be blind about the Irish Casillas. You know what I mean? Hang on a second. Jeez, he actually might be going. You know, right? We've got 300 people in the stream. Smash those likes. There is still yet to be any developments in Kyle Kelleher's situation regarding an Anfield exit. Okay, so that's from Neil Jones as of the 5th of July. But a minute ago, Wolves are in for Kelleher, Simon Jones. Chat, is Simon Jones reliable? I think I've been reading a bit of Simon Jones recently with all these transfer rumours. Is he reliable? James, I just saw you are in EA23 trailer. Big up. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, my G. Yeah, I don't want... Kelleher low-key, though, for the right price, I'm fine with him going. What I don't like is Adrian being the backup goalkeeper. That's an idea that relatively scares me. Wait there, chat. Let me just get a different bottle of water because I'm kind of thirsty. Right. Let me clean it. Oh, wait there. I've got one in the fridge, actually. Bosh. Right, hydration is key. What was we talking about? Kelleher. I don't know if I trust Adrian. So now if we let go of Kelleher, that means we need to bring in a backup goalkeeper. Unless we think that Harvey Davies is good enough. And if you don't know who Harvey Davies is, he's our under-21s goalkeeper. Actually, if Tuchemani turned us down, then I'd rather Romeo Lavia. However, Tuchemani is a better player at the moment. Someone needs to establish to me, did Tuchemani actually turn us down? Did we put in a bid for Tuchemani and he said, no, I'm going to Real Madrid? Or did we not put in the same bid as Real Madrid and then they got there first? Harvey Davies for backup. That's what I've just recommended. I'm not too sure, though. I don't want it to be Adrian or Peter Luger. I think he's out on loan, is he not? That young Brazilian guy. He did not. He didn't. Yes, he rejected us. Now you're confusing me. Did he reject us or not, chap? Because that's actually a key factor. I mean, I don't care. I think I don't see why it's a bad thing to turn down Liverpool for Real Madrid. Because now you're just going off pride opposed to the player that he can be. So if you think Tuchemani can be 20% of the player that Lavia can be, but you're saying no because of your emotions and your attachment to the fact he said no, I don't know if that's wise, I'll be honest with you. But I hear what you're saying. Like, you've still got to show yourself that little bit of respect and be like, hang on a minute, you've turned us down before. We're a big club. Do one. I hear you from that standpoint. Shout out to Liverpool till I die. He says, James, love your content, bro. Do you think the lack of leadership in losing Hendo and Fabinho will be an issue? Also, why do people hate on Arsenal so much? First and foremost, bro, thank you for the super chat. And anybody who financially supports the streams, big up yourself. It's more than you think in terms of help. It literally runs the channel, so thank you. You run this channel, not me. I'm just a voice of it. But anyway, what's it called? Yeah, in terms of this, Henderson and Milner going, I don't think that's going to be a huge lack of leadership. We've still got loads of leaders. So to answer that question, I think we'll be fine. And then Arsenal, yeah, they're disrespected. I think it's just the fan base. The fan base can be unbearable. So it's kind of tough for other fans to be biased on a situation when Arsenal go too far. You know what I mean? Adrian's past his. He's past his sell-by date. He is a chunky piece of milk. Like, you could hold a rock-solid piece of milk. That's Adrian. He's not just past his sell-by date. He's rotting the fridge. He's about as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike. Guys, he needs to go. Like, I don't know how we've signed. And you know what? Even if he might be vibes, I don't get how he's still on 60k a week. He would not be earning that money at another club, you know. He wouldn't. He'd be getting way less, like 30, 20. It's actually wild. It has been a crazy day, though. It has been a crazy day. My dream is Alisson as captain. Oh, stop it. Oh, Buffon 2.0. That's a great analogy. I'm going to start using Buffon going forward. Because everyone always says, I don't want a goalkeeper as my captain. Buffon, one of the best frigging goalkeepers of all time. Chatu's better in the prime. Buffon or Alisson? Prime. Oh, am I being shameless? Am I being a bit foolish there? Mo Salah went to Chelsea when he wanted him from Basel. If he can do that, come to us, then Tuchemani definitely can. Ooh! Oh, okay. Oh, so Salah's turning us down, yeah? And you see what he went and done? Sign up Tuchemani. Nah, that's quality. I didn't know. Did Salah turn us down before? Really? Are you being serious? Big up to Mo. Hope your religious journey is going well, Hammers. Jesus is blessing me every day, brother. I love it when someone asks me about Jesus, because I can't be accused of Bible bashing then, you know what I mean? Because I notice when I speak more about Jesus, more people go against it, you know what I mean? And it happens. But listen, he loves me, he loves you. And the fact that you asked me, that means a lot to me, Mo. Massive respect to you, sir. And yeah, if anyone ever wants to ask any questions regarding Jesus, it'd be my pleasure. I always say he can speak through me if he wishes. If it permits, he can speak through me in Jesus' mighty name. James, a League Cup isn't as big as an FA Cup. League Cup. Oh, you're still going on. Do you know what, me? Save this for the end, please. Save them points for the end, and we'll go back into that. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Stop being shameless. Buffon was better. Buffon. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure? Like, if we're going to delve into this, right, proper chat, let's have a proper footballing discussion about Buffon. Me, get involved in this, right? Me, not me, but you. Everyone, chat. I'm just putting my feet up on my couch, right? Oh, right, chat. I'm just saying, Alisson peak. Let me ask one question, right? Has Buffon ever scored a goal? Chat, I'm just saying, has Buffon ever scored a goal? Has Buffon ever scored a goal? Was Jesus called Yahweh, though? He was called Yahweh, and it's a translation name. That's it. I think it's Greek. I don't want to incorrectly state where the translation's from, but the reason why it's called Jesus is because it's been translated multiple times, and now it's in the Jesus thing. It's not that we're just calling them the wrong name, but Yahshua is also another name in which it's a translation. So yeah, just to answer that question, shout out to Mo. Real Madrid got an offer of a 1-year loan deal to 75 million option for Tuchemani. Real Madrid told Arsenal that they're studying the offer and will give an answer when Tuchemani is 34 years old. Nah, that's funny, you know. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. Our goalkeepers meant to score goals. But Esther, like, okay, then what's Buffon better at Alisson at then? I'm willing to discuss this. Like, is he better at everything? Distribution, shot stopping. Maybe. I'll give you that because he is like an elite shot stopper. But are you sure, chat? Like, everything. Alisson's quality, you know. Like, Alisson's actually a sick goalie. Use mad. Like, peak for peak. Bear in mind, I'm not saying overall. I'm just saying peak for peak. Am I being shameless? Why is my brain thinking Alisson? Am I just being shameless? It doesn't matter if he has a World Cup. Come on. Anderson has more friggin' Premier Leagues than Gerrard. He's not better than Gerrard. We're talking about peak for peak, player for player. See, use things stats and achievements, which is fine. But, like, taking attributes as well, chat. You know what I mean? Alisson, has Buffon ever changed the game for Juventus like the way Alisson has for us? On an overall basis, nah, that's a good question, James. So, yeah, from a shot-stopping standpoint, Alisson's, you've seen him. Have you ever saw a better one-on-one goalkeeper than Alisson? Nah. Come on, come on. And then builds up play. Mohamed Salah has literally received half of his goals from Alisson. Oh, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yes, he did. Buffon was mad. Buffon was mad. Oh, that's... am I being shamed? Do I need to concede? Do I actually need to concede? James, please have a debate with Craig from Anfield Agenda. Yeah. Shout out to has Buffon ever got man of the match in a Champions League final? He's never won it. Uncomfortable questions, my G. I'm only messing. I'm only messing. Oh, nah, I think I am being a bit shameless. I don't know, though. Use best day for best day. This brother's on something. I'm high on life, yeah. I'm high on the word, my friend. I'm high on the word. Buffon can't do what Alisson does 1v1. The assists are ridiculous. This is what I mean. This is all I'm saying, chat. You know, like, I think it's more of a conversation than what you nostalgia merchants are making it out to be. Alisson is not as good as Neuer and Buffon. Nah, Rosh van. You mad? Peak for peak. No, chat, it's going over your heads. Peak for peak. Shameless James. Alisson is absolutely quality, but Buffon is peak. Okay, Esther's here. Answer me question proper. Okay, we'll remove this debate now. Been banging on about this debate for a bit now. You know what I mean? I'll withdraw the Italians who are going to beat me up after the stream. I'm convinced that we're going to lose Henderson and Fabinho. Oh, I'm concerned. Why are you concerned? And FSG will do a madness and buy no one else. Oh, nah. You have every right to have that fear, but I'm very confident in saying that won't happen. Now that I read the full context of what you were saying, I understand your fear. I think we will get midfielders, don't worry. It's got to be two as well. It can't just be one. We've let go of, like, if both of them go, is that four? Four midfielders? No, I think it'd be five, wouldn't it? Including them two. Also, playing out from back wasn't as big then, so the assist thing is a bit irrelevant. But that's what I mean with the evolution of football. Don't you think that now Alisson is overall better? Because I think with our high line, it's harder to be a good goalkeeper in our system. Chat WRL, all those teams in Italy play five at the back. Buffon had Maldini and that in front of him. We had Virgil for 1.5 seasons. Not a mess. We had Virgil for like 4 seasons. 3, because the Pickford one got taken away. And he ain't been that good. You know what I mean? Whereas Alisson's got to suffer with like Joe Gomez and that. And he's saving one-on-ones every game. And he's getting assists galore. And I know it's modern day, but he's boss at it. And yeah, like, I don't know, chat. I think it's closer than what you're all saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, another W from James over here. Jeez, just taking W's left and right. James, you are part of my morning routine now. I always watch the part of the stream I miss on the way to the gym. That's sick. Do you know if any of you do that? That's sick. Do you know how boss that is? Yes. That's when I know I'm becoming a big deal. The second that people start listening to me on the way to the friggin' gym, that is when I'm a huge... Big up to you, Josh. My guy. Big up to the lad and dad, detectorists. Ben Doak has been sick this season. When Salah's at AFCON, what a player. Alisson for captain vice. Robbo, sick chat every night, Jay. Keep it smashing. My G, keep it smashing yourself. And thank you for the super chat, brother. I noticed your name, detectorist. That I remember the first time I read that, I struggled to read it. Ben Doak's boss. Chat, would you let Ben Doak replace Mo Salah at AFCON? Well, it's probably too soon to judge, but based on his attributes, I'm willing to give it a go. And then if he does well in the first game or two, I'm happy. Or at least come off the bench. Nah, you can't put him above Szoboszlai, actually. Szoboszlai right, and then if we bring in a new midfielder, which we have to do, then maybe like Curtis can slot in there. But yeah, I think Ben Doak, that can be a chance for him to come off the bench a little bit more instead of anything else. And are you down for Robbo captain? I don't hate it. James, we have lost 6 players and bought 2 at the moment. Key thing there, my friend, 2 at the moment, so don't be panicking right now, me. We currently have a weaker squad, but a better 11. LFC fans get too carried away. I'm glad they're gone, but we need new signings. Exactly. And you know what's good, me, and you need to take this with positivity, is that these players coming in sorry, the players who have just exited, these are the players now that they're gone, we can now actually accept the need of a rebuild. And now there's minimal excuse. Now that we are letting go of Henderson and Fabinho, or we should be, or we're trying to, that there's no excuse now if we don't get players. Now it's like, hang on a minute, you had Henderson and Fabinho before and you let them go and you didn't replace them. Whereas if they kept Hendo and Fabinho, fans are going into the season thinking they're good enough anyway, so they wouldn't blame them. So it's easy because they've got that credit in the bank type idea. Whereas now the standards are retained because there's no favourites, and the second you get favourites, that's a huge issue, and that's one thing that Klopp has done really poorly in his time at Liverpool, is not being a bit more ruthless on the chopping and the changing of the team. But even though I don't think he has as much influence as we say, he definitely has a lot of influence on how often players can play. And yeah, the fact that a lot of players have got to this point was wild to me. Who do you think will be better, Harvey or Ben Zoch? Oh, it's a horrible question. I'm going to predict Ben Zoch just because he was one of those, like, I watched him come on for 15 minutes against Derby County in the League Cup, and I was like, he's going to be quality. He's going to be actually quality. And everything I've seen from him since has just gone strength to strength. So I'm going to say Zoch. I think Elliott's got a high ceiling as well, though, so don't think I'm being disrespectful in any regard. By the way, nearly 400 people in the stream, standard stream. Smash the likes, continuously asking questions and stuff like this always makes the stream more productive. Do you think it will be Lavia, or could it be another signing surprise, or a surprise signing like what Soboslai was? See, Paulinho from Fulham, chat WRL. I love that signing. If we could get Paulinho from Fulham, amazing. I don't think we will. It'll be about 80 million money. I'd have it. Do you know what? I'd have him over Lavia easy. Like, and it's not even close. He's quality, chat. He's a top player. He's a huge reason why Fulham finished where they finished, which was like top half, weren't it? Like, do you know when you've got a strong CDM, you do significantly better, honestly. If we got Paulinho, he slots right in. Who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or? Haaland. Haaland has to. If Haaland does not win the Ballon d'Or, I just don't even understand football no more. He's just done like one of the most alien-like seasons ever. Buffon holds the record for most wins of world's best goalkeeper. Alisson only has one. But then, there's players who have won a Ballon d'Or that didn't necessarily deserve to win a Ballon d'Or. Are we going to use those rewards as the premise? But I get what you're saying. Buffon's class. Don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? He's boss. I just thought it was more of a conversation than just like Buffon, and Buffon's clear and it's not even a hope. You know what I mean? James, did you get a chance to watch the Dele Alli interview? Great question. I watched a bit of it, and the only thing that I took from it was, it's a shame that the first conclusion people will draw to is, oh, he's rich, oh, he does this, and he's wrong, and look at the way he's throwing his life away, with no context included. And now I look at things like Dele Alli from a massively different perspective, because now I look at it at a more spiritual level, and now you can see when someone's a lot more lost in life, or they have less guidance, or if they're following the wrong things. And with Dele Alli, it was a case of it. The odds were stacked against him anyway. Like, media reports were making these rumors about him before he was even on the sleeping pills, and to be abused like at 6 and selling drugs at 7 and hanging off a bridge at like 12 or whatever. Pray for Dele Alli, because, to go through stuff like that, chat, I don't understand how much power I think he needs. And I think a collective prayer from you lot and everyone else who watched that interview, I think it'd be ideal. You saw what it's done to Gary Neville. Even just me thinking about it, I'm thinking, because he was an amazing player. Like, he's got amazing attributes, and I'm devout that like people like that not only don't fulfill the potential. It's not about the potential at this point. It's about just why not give it a chance? You know what I mean? Why do we discredit people for trying? Why does it have to be a case of now that when people go forward and something falls back, how come it's now you're dead pretty much, and that's the definitive. That's tough to me, you know what I mean? It's a tough one, and Dele Alli deserves a lot of leeway, man, and massive respect to Gary Neville as well, because he's a top man for like the way he reacted in that moment, just very sympathetic. And Yeah, and I just wish him the best. You know what? I'd love nothing more than a little Dele Alli resurgence. So, like, I just genuinely, mate, it's just I love a comeback story. Like, I'm a sucker for it. So I hope that he does come back and just absolutely batters everyone. Besides us. Allow us, Dele Alli, please. That'd be lovely. Mo, I'd love him with Lavia. And how are you speaking to Mo, my G? Fair play. What did you all think about it, guys? What did you think about the documentary? Did it give you a bit of a different perception on footballers and how you should maybe look at them and how we should treat them? It's important, you know what I mean? Because do you know what as well, chat? You know, everyone who makes these things about like, oh, if you're rich, then that just means that that's what you've got to be. You're rich, like you've got to be happy. Not true, like not true, mate, at all. Decision making, environment, people, expectations, and being tricked into thinking you've got to keep people around when you don't need to keep those people around. Like that's very like presentable in football. And I'll tell you one thing that me and you have, Dele Alli doesn't, chat. Even me, and I get clocked a little bit, but not much. Freedom. We can go anywhere. We can go restaurants. We can go thingy. The only thing that stops us is money. Guess what? We can go there's way less places we can go than Dele Alli. Like Dele Alli, he can barely go anywhere. He needs to go to the other side of the world just to chill and have a drink and not get like interrupted. And he can't even have like a balloon with his mates without it getting clocked on camera when like the people taking the picture are probably smoking joints and the one writing up the article's probably having a fucking wine while they're writing it down. And it's what I hate about it. I hate that about our society. I hate it about just everything. You know what I mean? It just proper disappoints me. And I hope that I don't know if Dele Alli's a Christ believer, but I hope that he finds a path like that. You know what I mean? Just one that helps him and gives him a source. If you've got a source and a premise and something to build off, then that's amazing. You know what I mean? Speaking of amazing, Owen, you're amazing because of the support on the channel. Absolutely fantastic. James is bigger than Dele Alli. Oh, okay, it is the gun show. You know what I mean? Nah, he body me, you're mad. Nah, if I go to the gym for a bit, I'd body Dele Alli, but right now, I'm not too sure. He's still been training more than me. When do we start talking about Klopp's contract? Sorry if I'm wrong, but isn't it his last year until he expires? No, he expires in 2026. And it's 2024 right now. No, 2023 right now. We got time, my brother. By the end of next year, it'll be 2 more years left, I believe. Yeah, because it's 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 20. He's got 3 more seasons. So no, nothing to worry about. Do you know who we do need to worry about, chat? Is Trent. We need to shit ourselves over Trent. He's got 2 years left on his contract, and there's no talks on what's going on. Has anyone else noticed this? He's got 2 years left from the beginning of this season, which means if we let that get down to 6 to 12 months, are we seeing like a little Salah repeat? You know what I mean? Like, do you remember how unideal that situation was with Salah? I didn't like it. And I don't want it to happen with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Do you see him signing post 2026? I'm not too sure. I need to see more. I do need to see more. If Diaby goes to Villa, are we losing out on a potential long-term Salah replacement? Possibly. Very possible. But I'm not too sure. Maybe he's just not our profile. There's loads of guys out there who Jurgen Klopp can identify and try and fit into the system the same way. But I think in terms of numbers, Jurgen's going to work on Darwin Núñez being the new Salah scorer, basically. So regardless where he plays, whether it's left wing or striker, I think that's what Núñez has been brought in for, is that long-term Salah number replacement. Not the right wing replacement, but the Salah number replacement. Now, if Núñez becomes the new outlet, you can get a completely different right winger to Salah. So the type of player that we're looking at, which is a like for Salah, might not be the one Klopp wants. He might want to get a creator or something. Big up to Paul Francis. Well said, James. You're a cracking lad, mate. You are a cracking gentleman. Big up for all the support, guys. Thank you so much. All of you who help fund the YouTube channel. Another way you can support the channel is just by smashing a like, and that's free. You know what I mean? If we can get them up, that'd be fantastic. Scouse Gamer, James, can you give us a long story short of what's been said or anything on Henzo and Fabinho news for new people only just tuning in? Very brief breakdown just for you, sir. The Fabinho situation, we are awaiting a bid that is likely to arrive from Al Ittihad for 40 million, and then Jordan Henderson has agreed personal terms with El Ettifaqui and essentially we're just now waiting for a fee to be agreed between us and them. And the fee that Liverpool wants is around 10 million. So the second we get to a fee agreement, Henderson's already ready to go. He's got his bags packed. And also, if I'm right, Henderson weren't in training today, so that definitely has something to play a part. Haaland isn't a good footballer. He doesn't deserve to win Ballon d'Or. I get it, but Ballon d'Or isn't football alone. Ballon d'Or is numbers. Ballon d'Or is achievements. Who's had the best year and all that stuff. So I don't know. Just by Noni Madueke, 4 years when Chelsea inevitably sell him to a random Italian team. Possibly. I don't know, though. I haven't seen enough of him to say he's good enough. Melanator says, I believe I've seen Trent contract talks are ongoing. I believe that it will be sorted once we have the transfers. Yeah, bro, pay him what he needs. He's a quality footballer. He's actually amazing. And if we can get him on a long-term deal, like we'll understand, and we put him in midfield, we'll understand why we never needed Jude. Like, we did not need Jude the way that we already, everything we hoped we could get in Jude, we've already got in Trent. WRL. I think defensively, Bellingham brings things to the game, and dribbling, he's certainly better, but I don't know, man. That presence that you get in the midfield, I think you can get that out of Trent. James, should we move Trent as a DM? Well, last season we done the box thing, didn't we? Where we played 3 at the back. We had the box midfield where it was 2 DMs and 2 centre mids, kind of playing more forward, and then we had a front 3. So depends. It depends how we see the system. You know what I mean? I thought that was a good shout. James, who do you think those 2 midfielders will be? Will be is an impossible question. If I'm going to guess, I think one of them will be Lavia. I'm pretty sure. But we need another midfielder. But I think whoever that will be is someone who we're probably not even linked with, or someone who hasn't been mentioned in a report or by a journalist. I think we've got to really, really wait until we see things starting to flourish from that standpoint. 400 people in the stream. Smash those likes. Oh, let's start causing some shit. Give me some unpopular opinions. Let's start causing some shit, because you're pissing me off because we're agreeing too much today. With all these outgoings, we are 1 injury away from playing Klopp. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? If they need to give me a call, I'm ready to go. I've been fasting. I've been losing the weight. I'm ready. Do you think Liverpool will sign anyone? I've kind of answered that question. Trent Alexander-Alonso. Have you seen the stats that every player that Klopp has signed from a relegated club has been good? Well, in that case, get Lavia, get Kyle Walker-Peters, and then we're custy. Maybe we might not play a right back, though, so we might not need Kyle Walker-Peters. Oh, you're giving me some saucy, dirty little unpopular opinions. Yeah, James. Remember last night I was talking about Fabinho's sale, 40 mil to Saudi? Oh my God, Harris, you need to message me, bro. You actually need to message me. You're the inside guy. You did actually mention that last night as well, and I woke up to it today. Only have I listened to you, my friend. Only have I listened to you. How do you think Xavi is doing at Leverkusen? He's doing boss, isn't he? Didn't he qualify for Champions League? He's doing amazing. I'm so happy for him. Kelleher to Wolves. I've seen this. Chat, would you sell Kelleher to Wolves for 20 mil? Seriously? Because if so, we need a backup. I would sell him for 20 mil and just get a backup goalkeeper who can bring a decent level. You know what I mean? Like, just someone who's better than Adrian and can step up at a decent degree. Unpopular opinion. Pirlo is superior to Modric. Oh, you're a horrible bastard. You're a horrible bastard. Oh, you're horrible. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm edging Pirlo. 2005 to 2010 Pirlo. Come on. Nah, but Modric just done a madness. I'm going with Modric. I'm actually going with Modric. Your theory that Trent has everything Jude is flawed. I did recorrect myself at the end there. I'm not going to lie, shit enough. I said, I never said that as well. I said, there's nothing that Drew can bring into our midfield that Trent can't. Technically, I am saying that then. I've contradicted myself. I'm sorry. But I only think Jude's a better defender and a better dribbler. Everything else, he ain't a better long shot on, mind you. You know what I mean? And he ain't a better passer. And he ain't a better set piece taker. So I mean it in that sense. There's no level of importance that Bellingham could bring to our midfield that that Trent can't. Pretty much shit enough. If we sign Colwill, Robbo can also start playing the inverted role just to add more versatility. Because if Trent gets injured, even if he's injured, playing 60 games a season isn't okay. No, that's right. That's right. Sell Kelleher. Wow. Use on the Sell Kelleher train, yeah. Really? Is this what we're saying? Is this what we're saying? Nah, I'd sell Kelleher. 20 million. I think you've got to, chat. How are you saying no to selling Kelleher? You've absolutely got to. A United fan just asked me Onana or Alisson distribution wise. I've seen Onana run off his line. I don't know how many assists he gets and whatnot. Alisson's world class distribution wise, so I'm going to give Alisson for now. I'd need to watch Onana more. Maybe that could change when I see him in the United team. James, any suggestions for who the more experienced midfielder that we could sign is? Because we can't sign, we can't be signing kids. Yeah, we can. Would have you said that about Mbappe at Monaco? We can't be signing kids. We can be signing kids. Absolutely, we can. Pause. Massive pause, by the way, in case people take that out of context. Absolutely. By the way, there's that new documentary coming out on kidnapping, innit? Like, do you know the thing going on in what is it called? Child trafficking. Oh, watch that, chat. That's going to be interesting, you know, because there's like this big thing going on in America where like they're generating 34 billion in revenue for stuff like that. How the fuck did I get onto that conversation? But yeah, Lavia, he's boss. He's actually boss. Like, I'll take Lavia. He's a nice young player. You know what I mean? I'd 100% take Lavia. I hate myself the way I that just went mad, didn't it? Just went left, right, centre. Oh, my head's all over the gaff today. Keller definitely has potential. Reminds me of a young De Gea. He has a few moments. I'll be honest, bro. I'm not on board with like because Alisson's going to probably still be really good for the next 2-3 years. I don't know how, you know, Kelleher is going to get patient enough to be willing to sit on the bench that entire time. Sounds of Freedom. Thank you for letting me know. Well, Drew. Sound of Freedom. Is that the documentary around it? Yeah. Is that what it's called? Sounds of Freedom. There's another one as well, isn't there? There's one about Jesus coming out soon, I think. I don't know. Is that the same one? I might be wrong. Nah. Sounds of Freedom. You're right. Now it's coming into me head more. They won't talk about the politicians, though. Don't just look at the politicians, chat. Look at, like, I'm not trying to be like all woke. I'm not woke. I'm just telling you how it is. Like, if you see where businesses are linked with businesses, look who it goes to. Like, just follow the pyramid if you have time. And if you're young, was just talking about cartoons. Right, shout out to Mo. Unpopular opinion, we are cheap and are excited over Lavia, and we should have been in the race for Rice in Caicedo plus the signing we made. True. Did you just get timed out? Mods, like, unless someone's spamming or saying something like heavily like racist or heavily like really offensive, then yeah, do it. But like if they've called someone a bastard, don't be our ass and ban them, you know what I mean? YouTube will probably do the thing. Keep Kelleher if Alisson is injured, which may be unlikely. But that's the thing, we can't do that. Kelleher wants to go, and we can get 20 million for Kelleher. We're not going to be able to get 20 million for a backup goalkeeper, very rarely. We can easily get someone close to Kelleher's quality as a backup. So I'd sell Kelleher. He's not an irreplaceable backup goalkeeper. Even though he's a great backup goalkeeper, he's not irreplaceable. Melanator, shut the fuck up before you get me diverting conversations, but you're right. Unpopular opinion. Oh, I need some more water. Yeah. James is all over the gaff tonight, chat. Sadio Mane is now not the best football player in the world. Oh, it's shit, innit? Proper shit. It's been a long day without you. Oh my God, guess what I've still got, chat? Guess what I've still got? Wait there. Wait the fuck there. Get on this. Look who it is. Who remembers Mini Mane? I can't remember where Mini Salah is, but you remember Mini Mane? If you know Mini Mane, you're an OG. Oh, you are motherfucking OG on this channel if you know Mini Mane. If you know Mini Mane, He's dead right. He a goner, brother. He a goner, brother. Anyone remember Mini Mane? If you remember Mini Mane, you're an all-timer. You're an all-timer if you remember Mini Mane. Don't lie to me either. Don't lie to me either. God, I'm old. Right, why don't Liverpool give Seth Vandenberg a chance? He might be getting a chance. I haven't heard nothing about him going out on loan, so he defo could be getting a chance. If the opportunity came across, would you have Karius back at the club? What the fuck? No. Although he declined after the Champions League in 2018, he still has the ability. We won't see this due to the lack of game time at NUFC. Are you being serious? Is that like really honesty? Wait there, what? Is Kelleher being loaned out? Is Kelleher being... He's going to Mainz on loan? Who's going to Mainz on loan? Karius. Oh, is Karius going out on loan? Oh, I thought you meant Kelleher. Here's what I'd do. I'd sell Kelleher for 20 million and I'd get... Oh, who's a good backup goalkeeper? Chat like an old person. It doesn't need to be a young goalkeeper. We don't need a young goalkeeper as the backup goalkeeper. If so, we might as well stick with Harvey Davis. Do you know like the way United got like Tom Heaton and Jack Butland? I'm not saying that's the standard, but I'm just saying, like, why don't we just get a home decent backup goalkeeper like what, I don't know, Fraser Forster was, you know what I mean? Or just someone of that ilk, someone good enough, but not Karius or Adam Bogdan. You know what I mean? What's Mignolet up to? I'd take Mignolet as a backup goalkeeper. Nah, I'm messing. Nah, he's actually doing sick of Club Bruges, though. We need Joe Hart. A Buffon as a backup, hey, then we'll see who's better. He's still fucking playing, isn't he? Jason Steele's a good shout. Jason Steele's a good shout. Is he young enough? Or is he old? Oh, shout it. Matt Turner. Oh, isn't he a bit seedy? Scott Carson. Ben Foster. Nah, not Ben Foster. James Trafford would have been quality, but he's just joined Burnley for 20 mil. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna get him. James Trafford, I'm not gonna lie. Soberslide ain't even prem proven. Oh, prem proven. Oh, who gives a fuck? This players who've been prem proven and they've been shit. If you make your opinions off of prem proven, you're dumb. Why is he better than Mount? The guy's been in like a farmers league playing against guys who work at 10 to 5. Because I think he's better than Mount. You're just going off stats if you're saying Mount's better. So what? Anyone who's played in the Premier League is better than anyone who's played in the Bundesliga. So is McTominay better than Kimmich? Because that's what you're saying. Pepe Reina. Oh, Pepe Reina for a little return, yeah. Are you chatting Pepe Reina for a little return? By the way, shit enough. Big up that super chat. I nearly missed that there, sir, but big up yourself and I appreciate the support. Very, very much so. Thomas De Souza, he says, Mo is timing people out for spamming, but spamming himself. Mo, don't be spamming. Don't. If you're I haven't saw anyone overly spamming. People can repeat questions, Mo. It's just a case of if they're like constantly bam, 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 bam. Like mods, relax on like timing people out and that. If they're heavily spamming, then that's when you do it. But right now, I'm not seeing anyone. Because I've been getting mega complaints recently. I might have to get rid of a few of yous of yous. I'm messing. Just chill it. Just even though yous are mods, just wear it as a badge of honor. Just lower down. If you see anything outrageous, then go for it. You know what I mean? Scott Sterling, the guy who got hit in the face. Oh my God, Scott Sterling. Do you remember him? The one who had a twatted nose by the end of it. By the way, guys, 400 people. Smash a like. Lad, you need to watch Scott Sterling's famous penalty shootout. I've seen it. I remember that was a classic back in high school days. Wallahi, he's capping. I don't even know how to. Oh, Mo, if he's capping, I apologise. That weren't even to you. It's just because there's some mods who do go a bit crazy, and it's been like a few people. But I understand, though, you're really looking out for the channel, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. If I don't let you know the boundaries or anything, then how are you supposed to know? So it's kind of my fault for just giving everyone a friggin' moderator on this channel. I am Redmond's biggest fan. I'm not going to lie. Eric Seven Hag, what are you saying about that? Esther, what are you saying about that? Sam, what are you saying about that? I want you all to beef who's the numero uno JRTV fan. Let's see who the real diehard is. Explain to me why Soboslai is better. Better than have you just said money wise? Oh, the money mace. Oh, okay. So right, better dribbler, better shooter, and just an all round better player, quicker. Like he's won a trophy every season in his professional career. He's the captain of his national team while Mason Mount can barely get a fucking game for his. Like I'm just saying, there's plenty of reasons why I put Soboslai over money mace, as you like to call him. And besides Prem proven, that's all you had was Prem proven to say he was the best. So yeah, bro, I'm not gonna go too much into it with you, but you should know. Unpopular opinion: James is one of the best YouTube football content creators, and he doesn't get the respect he's deserved sometimes. Do you know what, Shiranath? I think I'm overrated. I'm only messing. you guys make. I think you guys put me on my level. Trust me, we'll grow over time. Chat. Let's just keep going. Let's just have faith. And if if it aligns with Jesus' will, then listen, you never know. We could achieve some huge things. You know what I'm saying? But I'm loving this. I like the vibe now. And 400 people, that's a lot of people. And how many super chats have we had today? Boys, we've had like 6, 7 super chats. Use it wild and insane. Like, nice one. We big boys out here, fam. We big boys. Mo Salah isn't clinical, and we don't have a natural goal scorer for the chances created. Yeah, imagine if Haaland was getting all the chances that Salah was. Like, if Salah was Haaland, like, think about the numbers. If you hadn't had balls. But yeah, like, it'd still be interesting, you know what I mean? You're right, he's not that clinical. We need you and Mark Rolbridge debate like Rance earlier because you had him rattled. KB, I'm not even going to lie, bro. Do you know at the end, KB, if you watch that debate, yeah, you'll notice that like I kind of got thrown off in it. Like, did you notice when I thought it was getting serious, I was a bit like, wait there, so if we were sat in it, like, me inner scouseness came out of me. I was like, if we were sat in a room together, like, I didn't want to say it on stream, but then after stream, I made sure that, like, I asked them on it, and it was just a misunderstanding, but we sorted it. But are you onto the way I just completely changed course on debate there? I'm not gonna lie, KB, it kind of threw me off like a bit after the stream as well. I was like, can't get over that. That went serious, that, innit? Over a football debate. Nah, but he's my G. He's my G. And everyone better go subscribe to his ass because he's a legend. He's a legend, bro. And it's golden content. But also, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. We'll answer a few more, actually. We'll answer a few more. Unpopular opinion. Why buy Edison or second choice goalkeeper and not use him like Brazil did? Oh, yeah. Why not? Why not get Man City's #1 goalkeeper? That sounds like a great show, you know. I'd love it if we could do shit like that. James, away from footy, will you be watching SummerSlam this year? I need to get back in me WWE, you know. I might start doing watch-alongs for everything like UFC, WWE. I'm about to become the hardest working YouTuber you've ever damn seen in your life. But I need you guys to be there with me. If without you guys, it's not possible. You know, it's not possible. So as long as you support me, then we do a lot of content together and we bring back WWE. You never know. You might see me in Expressions at WrestleMania 50. AGT's your biggest fan, Hammers. AGT's my guy. AGT is my guy. Redmond's has taken over. We're not here to take part, yeah? We're here to take over. Here to take over. What stream was it with you and Mark? That sounds like quality content. Oh, nah. He was saying that me and Mark need to do content. Me and Mark have never done content before, but I'm sure it'd be good. Maybe one day, chat. Maybe one day. Spam it in his comments. No, I'm messing. Henzo was a better captain than Stevie G. Do you know how bollocks this is? Chat. WRL. This isn't true, by the way. By the way, there's no metric to prove that this was true. Because we never won all of the trophies that we did just because Henzo was captain. There was a lot of factors that was above Henzo being captain why we won. I'd say Jurgen Klopp's one of them. You know what I mean? I'd also say Salah scoring loads of goals is another. And the team difference was immense. And also Gerrard was the best player in his team. Whereas Henderson was arguably the worst. Like, the worst of an amazing bunch. I'm not saying Henderson was crap, but Henderson was like the worst of the best bunch of players. You know what I mean? Like, if we ever had our best 11 out, chat, do you want to know an interesting fact? Do you know the Champions League final? We only ever started that exact 11 once. Do you know what the starting 11 was? Hendo's a hindrance. I disagree with that. He's Eric Sevenhag. He's not a hindrance. For 2-3 years, we needed him in the system, but it weren't like Like, if he was out the system, it weren't like life or death, you know what I mean? Mo Hammers, I can't lie, you got to hop on the Filthy Fellas podcast. That'd be a shout. Hey, listen, if they're ever asking me, I'll jump on there. That'd be funny. I'm not denying him, but why are we acting like Captain Fantastic Steven Gerrard is not a better captain than Henderson? Do you know what? I hear what you're saying. I think there's things Henderson might be better at, and then there's things that Gerrard's better at. Can we accept that? I just don't get, like, how you can definitively say Henderson's better than Gerrard. Like, Gerrard literally won us games by himself. You know what I mean? He weren't just a leader vocally, like the way Henderson is, but he actually led by his actions. And so does Henderson, but Gerrard more so. And he had all the pressure on his shoulders at the same time, whereas we don't rely on Henderson like the way Gerrard was relied on. So contextually, I'd go with Gerrard. I'm not even going to lie. James, you said I'm going to watch Tushimani comp. Let's go. Okay. Tushimani comp. Tushomani comp. Caught me out there, brother. Caught me out there, fam. Let's have a look. If chat, would you take Tushimani over Lavia? Let me have a gander. Let me have a gander. Oh, no. Actually, I've just seen a little copyright thing on the front of the compilation video. I don't even know, you know, chat. I'm scared. Chat, shall we risk it? Shall we risk Shall we risk playing this one? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's be ballsy. Let's be fucking ballsy, shall we? Let's just go into this YouTube thing and just absolutely hammer it right. Let's go. I'm just gonna Are you sick of having adverts? Yes, I am, love. Fuck off. Right, add. There we go. There we go, mate. Wait, let me actually just stop the screen. Right. Let me get the YouTube one up. Very good. Present. Share screen. YouTube. Share.
Having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting attendees.
Oh, your webinars. Yes. Come on, Tushu. Lavia is clear. When the lights go down, I see hell in you. Stupid music. Sorry. Oh, that was loud. Anyway, let's have a gander. Wait there, did you all say no? Oh, shut up, chat. We'll be fine. We're not gonna get copyrighted. It's fine. We're only gonna watch a minute of it anyway. Let's just have a look. I just want to see if he's better than Lavia. I'm doing some homework here, chat. Leave me the fuck alone. Let me get copyrighted in peace, okay? Right, come on, Tushimani. Come on, G. Let's go. He's a tank like, and he runs through the midfield nicely. I want to really analyse how good he is on the ball. He looks like he's got a great presence and he can read the game really well. Good switch of the ball. I still need to see more of his passing range. That one was kind of poor defending. Okay, not really like the maddest dribbler. Nice tackle. Oh, lovely little turn. Okay. Bit of a sideways pass. Okay, so he's a monster. He is a monster. He's definitely a presence. That's the first thing I've established. The only thing I'm struggling with here, chat, is where's the pizzazz? Where's the game changer factor? Because that I see that in Lavia. I don't see that in Tushimani. Nice pass. I see a significantly higher ceiling there for Lavia than Tushimani. I'm not even going to lie to you. Tushimani's nice though. I'd take him if we got him, but 100 mil for Tushimani or 75 mil for Tushimani or 50 mil for Lavia. I'm going with the latter. Nice pass on him for sure. Big physical presence too. But I'm not going to lie, chat. I'm still in the Lavia boat. Like, yeah, if I type in Lavia, we'll just do a quick Lavia compilation so you can get a little side-by-side comparison. We done one the other night as well, but we'll do one more. Just for those who missed it or for those who might not have the biggest gauge or idea on how good he is. So shout out. I want to shout out this YouTube channel who I'm watching this from, by the way, as well, chat. It is MIK7. Go and watch them because they're providing us content at the moment and they put some nice stuff together. And also, they do these thumbnails, which I can also take from, like the edits and whatnot. Let me see if there's any tunes for this one, actually, because chat music on or no? Music on or no? Let me get my glasses on while I'm watching this. See, like, he's got a nice reading of the game and he's quicker. Like, he's got that nice little pace, you know what I mean? He's got that edgy pace about him. Like, that's what I'm liking about Lavia, is that he can read the game nicely and he's explosive. Look at the turn as well. He's nice on the ball. Good ball manipulator. This looks like a different level. Is this for Southampton? This looks like olden days, you know what I mean? Okay, everyone's saying music off. Don't worry, chat. I'll get that music off. Don't you worry. Let me get a bit of a better compilation. I'm not trying to diss the guy, but there was a better one that I saw the other day. This one's just showing like basic stats and all these things, right? Yeah, this one I think was the one that I was watching the other day. I see. I don't mind a little bit of music, but it just can't be too loud. You know what I mean? Let me know if that's okay, chat. But I want you to look at things here. See, that's the thing that I'm saying about Tuchemani. He's not necessarily 75 mil. And I'll turn it off. That's crap music anyway. But what I want you to see from Lavia, the ball manipulation, the reading of the game, and the presence that he still has. Look at the ping on the pass as well. And these are in behind the midfield passes. Look at this. Over him. Trent did half get done there. Me no lie, me no cry. But look, he can even, like, he's got low sense of gravity and good balance. Nice balance on the ball, which is what you always want to see from players like this. You want to see good balance, quick on the turn. See the way he's just, like, more agile, chat. The way he just has more freedom to move than Tuchemani. He's not only getting out of these little tight pocket spaces, which you're going to get a lot more of in the Premier League, but he's also got the passing range as well. He's got the passing range, dribbling. Look how good he is in tight spaces. He's press resistant. When you've got a press resistant player like Lavia, it's great, and he might be still young. That's why I raise how much better can he get? He was scouted by Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. And if he was 20 years of age, weren't Tuchemani 20 when we tried to sign him last year? Wasn't he 20 years of age? You weren't complaining about age then. Lavia's 19. He'll be 20 soon. He's a good player. You know what I'm saying? I was on Rance's stream earlier. I'd recommend watching it. It was really, really good. But he's got a nice through ball. You're telling me he can't find Darwizzy and Luis Diaz with those balls, chat? You're telling me? He's nice, man. And he's 19. That's how old he is. You know what I'm saying? Redmond, the viewers went down when you put the glasses on. They're going back up now, G. They're going back up now, lad. By the way, guys, smash those likes. Smash those blimming likes. Nah, but I'm a big fan of Taran, man. I'm a big fan of Lavia. I really would like to get Lavia. Guys, I'm going to end the stream there. Another amazing stream. Well done. Another one bites the dust. We'll try and sort out a few guests in the upcoming one, so you're not just always stuck with me. We'll always do the initial hour of conversation, but yeah. When we finish this stream, the real ones will leave a comment, because whenever you leave a comment after the stream, so when it's done, go in the comment section, leave a comment. It adds to the algorithm. It gets the stream more views, more people watch it, and all that juicy stuff. So, guys, I'd absolutely adore if you could do that for me. Remember, Jesus loves you. I love you to pieces as well, and I'm always there if you want to give me a message or something. Furthermore, leave a like. That's always good. Let's get them up. Let's do a significant increase in the like, shall we, before the end? And yeah, Esther, Omar, big up. Drunk Vigo, love you, sir. Damien, love you, sir. Angon, Art, McGreevy, shout out to you. Wisdom, much love, me darling. Me, not me, but you. Absolute legend. Harris, great. Ben, fantastic, guys. Love every single one of you, okay? You have a good one.